Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Ask Ali podcast. Quickly, let's go to the topic. I don't want to waste any of your valuable time. Today's question is, stop beating yourself. How do you do it? When I investigated that area of my life, I came to find out we all as humans, we all do that. We beat ourselves. We take blames of these worlds. We own them. Owning them pushes and forces us to beat ourselves. And a beating is in shape of criticism. We criticizing others. We trying to fix other people's problems. We try to help others, and that many times it leads to beating yourself, because the question will be, how do I beat myself? I don't beat myself. Yes, you're right about that. Beating yourself is not like beating yourself with a stick. That's a mental journey. It's your mental journey. You deceive and beat yourself mentally, trying to understand things about everybody. And I got a good news for you, that you will never be able to understand everybody, because you don't understand yourself. In this whole journey of life, self, this self, that self, and all those other selves, them are the one, they mostly and most of the time, they get overlooked and neglected. My podcast always is revolving around this kind of feeling. And once you do that, you just keep on beating yourself, keep on blaming yourself, keep on beating yourself for the longest, and it never stops. And terrible thing is, until we understand this self, yourself, myself, and all other selves, unless individually we do this hard work to understand ourselves, nothing will ever fix, because it's driven by blames that we have for each other. And it will never fix anything, because we never fixed this individual inside. When you fix yourself, all I'm saying is, you will take responsibility of your 50%, your involvements, your approach, your feelings, your expression, and your criticism. You will take responsibility of that 50%. And I promise you that once you do that, you will understand other people better than yourself, because everybody is doing the same thing. So today's short podcast really addresses that. This is the time for you to really stop beating yourself. It is. If you don't do it, nobody else can do it. And beating yourself requires and comes across more beating yourself. It's a never-ending journey. It never ends. It will never fix itself. Invitation to you is, start really investing some time within yourself. Your loneliness, your approach, the way you look at everybody, all that has to be understood by you, within you, before you can really understand this kind of material. So my heartfelt expression and impression to you should be, and will be, and it is, stop blaming yourself for everything that is being done around you by other people. Because things get they get very confused, and that confusion causes you misunderstanding of yourself. And once we go that route, we never come back. So it becomes a fallacy that we trace and trail. We keep chasing that fallacy, and we'll never touch it. We'll never feel it. And as long as we do that, that personal disconnection will not fix. The blaming and beating yourself will not fix. All I'm saying is, for God's sakes, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a moment. Give yourself an opportunity to understand yourself. And if you did not do that, then none of this is going to work for anybody. And I'm not talking about poor people and rich people and happy people and unhappy people. I'm talking about people only. That's my main thing. Everybody is doing the same thing. And once you start understanding and tapping into this feeling and thinking, you will realize that how many times you've been wrong or I've been wrong in everything within ourselves due to that self. That's all it is. And once you understand that, you start using your mental breaks, and that mental breaks will entitle you to really reconnect with yourself, where you're not beating yourself, where you look in a mirror and say, you know what, I love you. I love you. The human you are, I love you. Because that human struggles with the love affair with yourself. Because we keep looking for love everywhere else but within. And my whole journey is within, and keep working and keep breaking down barriers and keep understanding more and more and more. Once you do that, the happiness is destined to come to you. Satisfaction destined to come to you. Understanding destined to come to you. Connections destined to come to you. See, just by investigating yourself and not beating yourself, you will get all these gifts that I'm talking about. So please think about it. My whole invitation always in my podcast is to invite you and inspire you to really think within yourself and see if we can light another candle of hope. Take care of yourself. Don't beat yourself up anymore, and share your story with me in shape of comment. Ask me questions. I am not afraid of any questions. Good, bad, terrible, the best, whatever you can come up. Till next time, do better, love better to yourself, and understand yourself better. I will see you next in another video. Until then, keep working on yourself. Good luck with that. Goodbye.